Yeah, I guess the only thing I would say, and I don't think it's nothing new that I haven't already shared, but I would just encourage people who have experienced sexual abuse, and they've never worked through that. They've never, they may feel like, why would I ever go back there again? I think that's a very common, regardless of whether it's sexual abuse or it's something else. It's a very common reaction when we feel shameful about something, or we know that the church is not like, um, waving banners for this kind of information to be, brought up within the context of the church or even with other Christians. We can feel like, well, why would I ever go there? What's the purpose of that? So many people who I've known in Living Waters and other places, myself included, that we were carrying baggage that we felt like this is going to go to the grave with us. There, no one is
Mhm.
ever going to know about this. And you know
Mhm.
what? There's nothing wrong with nobody knowing about this. But the truth is, that actually isn't what Jesus calls us to. Having baggage that we're taking to the grave with us that nobody else knows about is not the same thing as walking in the light. It
Mm.
just isn't. And when we are able to walk in the light and we actually get to experience Jesus with skin on, we get to experience Jesus in the face of another brother or two or three or four who are with us, and they feel to some degree, of course not to the same degree, but to some degree they feel the pain that we felt. They feel for us. They're grieving for us. They're actually loving us in the process. There's a kind of freedom, and there's a kind of restoration that happens in those experiences that will never happen as long as we keep it tucked away, try to keep it stuffed, only to get to the grave to no longer have to tell anyone about it. And
Mm.
so I would just encourage you, regardless of how much you're tempted or how much agreement you've made that no one's ever going to know about this or that, I would strongly encourage you to really put that out before the Lord again and really ask Him from your heart what He might want to do about that, and if He might want to bring that into the light with a few safe others, and then be asking Him, where can I find those safe others? And they're there, they're around you, and
Mhm.
you have to walk in wisdom toward those ones, and not just spill everything to anyone, but be asking the Lord for that. Be really prayerful about it. Ask your leaders to maybe help connect you to some others who are safe and willing to walk with you as you're willing to walk with them. So